Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Today is the first class of Japanese. So this is I from Milan, and then our teacher is Izumi.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Today I'm gonna teach you Japanese, and I would like to know like what kind of level you are. So, is it possible like to introduce yourself first? Of course, in Japanese, if it's possible, and then also like your Japanese. I would love to know your Japanese level. So please let me know. Okay, maybe we can start with Marchi.
うん
Is it correct?
はい。マルチマルチ。はい。
はい、どうぞ。
私、僕はマルチェロです。はじめまして、皆さん。僕は、23歳です。1月から、日本に行きます。留学生になります。だから、僕のレベルの、日本語のレベル、知りません。多分、medium? そう。beginner is better. beginner.
はい。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。では次、マーク、お願いします。
Yeah. I'm not really confident in speaking Japanese because I'm a total beginner. Although this quarantine, this pandemic that happened here in Asia, we were totally locked down and I didn't have anything to do. So I went to different communities and I found some friends that taught me. But I'm still I'm totally new to Japanese. Okay. So I'm gonna introduce myself in English. My name is Mark Andrew. Just call me either one. It's either Mark or Andrew. It's totally fine. I'm to be honest, I'm 30 years old, and here in the Philippines, I was raised and born here, and language. The reason why I was kind of like interested in joining things like this was really due to the pandemic. I kind of like encountered a lot of Asian friends, Korean, Chinese. I went to Discord to a lot of different Discord channels, and that's when they invited me to like, you want to try something new. Now, there's nothing we can do here in the Philippines right now because we are still in quarantine, especially in my area. So yeah, that's the reason why I kind of like joined this kind of things. So that's it.
ありがとう。Thank you for introducing yourself, guys. And I think one more person is joining right now. So let's see. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Beatriz.
Do you hear us? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yes.
So thank you for joining today. And we just started introducing ourselves. I'm Izumi. Today I'm going to teach you Japanese.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anna. And then maybe you guys can introduce your name together because you're going to work together today. So, Marchi?
ベアトリスさんも、知ってますか？知ってます。
あ、
そうそう。
みんな知ってるの？
多分マークさんはベアトリスを知りません。Of course. ぜひ。
Of course, yeah. Yeah, just okay. I'm just gonna rename myself. Just call me Andrew. More people call me that way. Anyways, so it's nice meeting you, Bea, and just call me Andrew. I'm from the Philippines, by the way. Hi.
Okay, and then maybe you could introduce yourself. Bear?
My name is Beatrice. I am from South America, but I live in Italy. I never studied Japanese. I just know a few words. I like Japanese culture. I visited Japan 2 years ago because I couldn't go before because my ex-boss won't let me the holidays. I am so happy to be here. I started to get passionate of Japan because of manga, of course, like most of Italians. I do cosplay sometimes. I used to do because now is not allowed. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Wow. So you do cosplay also.
Yes.
And what kind of manga do you like?
My favorite manga is called Nana.
Golden.
But when I went to Akihabara, I asked to every shop, Nana, and there was no stuff about Nana. I was like, oh, why?
Oh.
So it's not the most famous. Probably the most famous among what I used to read was Ranma.
Oh, Rama. Yeah, that's also my favorite too. I used to watch.
I did the cosplay of Shampoo some years ago.
Wow. That's really nice. I'm so happy you guys are interested in Japan and Japanese culture. So, okay. Do you already know this sentence?
知ってます。僕は知ってます。
Uh-huh. Andrew?
I have no idea.
Okay. Bear? Okay. So, maybe if you don't know anything about Japanese or Japanese sentence, maybe it might look a bit difficult, but I think you're gonna get it soon. So you should learn this today. Okay, so this is maru maru. Maru maru means circle. Maru maru. Do you know maru? It's circle. Yes. So this is, you can put place in here. And ni itta koto ga arimasu ka? And when you ask this question, you ask the people about what your experience is in the past. Okay, so so this, if you see this, circle circle, ni itta koto ga arimasu ka? And in here, you have to put place. Itta, this means go, or have you been? So, which means, have you ever been to this place? For
赤尾
example,
先生、
はい、
質問があります。
どうぞ、
ごめんなさい。
どうぞ。
過去はパスタですか？過去？
はい。
OK。だからパスタ。
そう、過去と言います。
これ、そう。
はい。
パスタ。
Yeah, if you have any question in the lesson, you can just stop me and ask me about anything.
Thank you. ありがとうございました。
And Marty, you already know this 経験。
そう、経験は、 experience. I know. 知っ
Uh-huh.
てます。知ってます。
はい。Okay. So, for example, have you ever been to Japan? We say, 日本に行ったことがありますか? I will type here. Maybe you can. 日本に行ったことがありますか? And this ni means like to or at or in. So 日本に means in Japan or to Japan or in at. Yeah. And 行ったことが means have you ever been? ありますか? This is a question. Yes? And how to make the sentence? So first, in Japanese grammar, we put the place, noun first in this place, you know? So you can basically use this に行ったことがありますか? And in front of this sentence, you can just put place wherever you want to ask the people. So for example, 東京に行ったことがありますか? It means, have you ever been to Tokyo? Have you ever been to Tokyo? Yes, right?
あ
Bear?
りません。
Yeah, because you've been to
ありません。
Akihabara. Mm-hmm. So next one is 京都に行ったことがありますか? Third one, 北海道に行ったことがありますか? Fourth, フランスに行ったことがありますか? Fifth, イタリアに行ったことがありますか? Sixth, 温泉に行ったことがありますか? Do you know 温泉?
もちろん。
Have you tried before?
温泉、
はい。
温泉に行ったことがありま、ありません。
ありません。
ありません。
イタリアにはありますか？
あります、あります。とても温泉がたくさんあると思います。そうです。そうです。あります、あります。北イタリアに、あと、中イタリアで温泉があります。ぜひ。
行ってみたい。
うん、
アンドリュー、温泉知ってますか？ Do you know 温泉？
はいはい。はい。
フィリピンにはありますか？
あります、あります。We have hot springs here, but I only went, I think, when I was a kid. It's been so long, yeah. But I did experience hot spring, and I think it's different from what you experience in Japan, because I think it's Japanese do it more. What do you call this? They are more serious about it. Here in the Philippines, they don't. It's just an attraction for the Filipinos. So, but yes, we do have, but not as culturally enriched as what Japanese have. So yeah.
Oh, okay. And Bear, have you been to onsen?
No, I've been to hot springs in Italy, in Tuscany, and in Veneto, where my family lives. I haven't tried in Japan because I have tattoos. and I know there is no well seen, and I don't want to get disappointed.
Yakuza girl.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are not allowed to, go to onsen if you have tattoo. But I think we should change that rule. Yeah.
A friend of mine told me there are some that accept people, but I didn't find them. It's okay. For next time, I will find.
Yeah, there are some, but it's not all. So, yeah, for now. Yeah,
待って、
okay.
赤牛さん、
はい。
why you can't enter in the onsen with tattoos? Because Yakuza?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
okay,
yes.
So
I
this
understand.
in Japan before, like if you are a member of Yakuza and we had tattoos, so people got a bit scared of them. And then
Understand.
nowadays, like tattoos are like fashionable, but for Japanese
わかりました。
people, it's still the image.
わかりました。
はい、じゃあ行きます。お祭りに行ったことがありますか？ Have you ever been to a festival? Because Japan has many festivals. Okay, so next. This is another way of ask people about the past or experience. So, how often have you been to Japan? Or how many times have you been to Japan? And we say, 何回日本に行ったことがありますか? So this 何回 means how often or how many times. Yes? So you can, for example, you can say 何回東京に行ったことがありますか? And another way of saying, like, have you ever been or have you ever visited? 何回東京を訪れたことがありますか? So instead of using been to, we can also use visit. And then we're going to change the word to 訪れたことがありますか? And this is how to answer these questions when you are asked. If you ever been to this place, you say, はい。はい、あります。Or, はい、行ったことがあります。Or if you want to say more specific, like, I've been there before, then, はい、前に行ったことがあります。This 前に means before. So you can slightly change your sentences because, of course, we have many ways to say. So if you want to be frequent in Japanese, you can always change the words. And if you never been there or if you haven't been there, you can say いいえ、ありません。いいえ、行ったことはありません。いいえ、一度も行ったことがありません。This 一度も means never. Like not at once. So if you've never been somewhere before, you can say いいえ、一度も行ったことがありません。Or there is like easier way to say 一度もありません。Or 一回もありません。Because this 回 means times. So 一回 means once. So you never been, not at once. And if you are asked how many times have you ever been to Tokyo or something, you can say 一度だけあります。which means I've been there once. Or instead of using do, you can also use kai. It's basically the same meaning. So if you ever been there twice or 2 times, you can say 2回あります. Or if you've been there many times, you can say 何回もあります. Okay. So I want you to try to make sentences and ask questions to each other using place に行ったことがありますか or place を訪れたことがありますか or 何回何度 place に行ったことがありますか And if you are asked, you can use these answers. Okay. So maybe I think since there are 3 students today, maybe we're gonna start with Marchi asking Andrew about where have you been or using this.
わかりました。
はい。
エンドリューさん、日本に行ったことがありますか？
いえ、ありません。Right?
わかりました。
はい。
はい。
僕も一緒。残念ですね。
Because. 残念。Did you say that you want to go there?
残念です。
I see.
I'm sad. So this 残念。
Okay.
悲しは I'm sad. 残念は泉さん。
It's pity.
Pity. It's a pity. So pity. そう。
Yeah.
Thank you. ありがとうございました。
じゃあ、アンドリュー、ベアに質問してください。
はい。ベアさん、マカオにいたことがありますか？マカオ。Is it right? It's still called Macau, right?
マカオ。はい。
はい。I think Bea doesn't know that where Macau is. Oh yeah, it's an Asian country. It's an Asian country near the Philippines, just below China, and it's a China region. Yeah, I've been there before, and I kind of visited there twice.
難しい国だ。難しい国ですよ。
I'm really sorry. I only know Asian countries. I've never been to other what do you call this? Other than Asia. I stuck with Asia.
Yeah,
but it's okay. It's okay.
いえ、ありません。
はい。
ありません。No.
じゃあ、ベアさん、マルチに質問してください。
Fammi pure una domanda, Bea.
Ok. 何回日本に行ったことがありますか？
一度もありません。
1 is one.
一度も、never。一度もありません。
Okay, okay.
そう。そうです。
And again, another turn. You have to think about another places. And maybe like you can, because Andrew said, you asked Andrew, have you ever been to Japan, right? So maybe like, because he say no, so maybe you can ask him something he might be somewhere he might have been.
え、例えば、エンジェルさん、インドネシアに行ったことがありますか？
Yeah, ありません。ありません。
ありません。マカオ、
はい。
マカオに行ったことがありますか？
はい。2回あります。2回あります。
2回ね。わかりました。Okay.
Hi.
I'll also try to ask Bea, but I don't know uh, which countries she has been to. So
I think
can I know?
she lives in Italy, right? You live in
Mhm.
Italy, right? So maybe you can ask about some like European countries,
Yes.
Oh,
maybe France or Spain
yeah,
or
yeah. Uh, I kind of lost. Okay. Which one was it that ask how many times is it?
okay, wait. How many times is this one?
Nankai. Oh, yeah. Hi. Okay. Uh, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really sorry. Okay. So first I'll ask Bea-san,フランスにいたことがありますか？
I know the name of the country.
France?
France.
France?
はい、あります。
何回フランスにいたことがありますか？
Three, sun, no.
はい、
Sun.
3回です。
in Paris, Lyon, and Marseille.
I see. Is that correct? Did I ask that right?
Yes, it was perfect. 何回フランスに
フランスに。
行ったことがありますか？ベアさん
Thank you.
は3 times, so 3回。
3回, okay.
はい。Very good, you guys. はい、ベアさん You can ask Marchi question.
Okay. United States に行ったことがありますか？
いいえ、ありません。
OK。
ベアさん、United States は日本、
アメリカ
と言います。アメリカ。
OK。
赤牛さん、アメリカに行ったことがありません。正しかったの？
アメリカに行ったことがありますか？
ありません。
ありません。はい、正しいです。
OK。答え。
正解。
OK、ありがとう。
アメリカに行ったことはありません。アメリカに行ったことがありません。Okay. So, I think time is almost up. So, is there any questions? 質問means question があれば、if you have questions, 聞いてください。Please ask.
ありません。
ありませんか？
ありません。
ベアさん大丈夫？はい、愛ちゃん。
Okay, thank you very much. So, thank you all. Let me remember. Bea and Marcello and Andrew and then Izumi. Thank you very much for this time. Really good job. And I really appreciate your time. And then I really hope if you can speak Japanese, like next time too. So let me just introduce our following events. On November 22nd, next Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. in Europe and then 6 p.m. in Japan, we are going to talk about Japanese food and Italian food for 30 minutes each topic. So Izumi is going to talk about Japanese food, and then Marcello here is going to talk about Italian food in Italian and sometimes in Japanese or in English. And Izumi is obviously talking in Japanese and sometimes talking in English. If you would like to provide any class as we do, please let me know if you don't know how to do it, or if you have any topics that you want to share, just let me know so we can figure out how we can do. Thank you very much again, and thank you very much for watching until the end. So if you don't have any more comments from the students and teachers, we are going to finish. All right. Thank you.
ありがとうございました、かおしさん。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。